I'm not convinced, eh? Clue number 3. A little thing called the unicorn. Now when we first saw the end scene of the film, the true end scene of the film, not that, oh, that's right off into the sunset like a happy-go-lucky couple, and have scenery that makes no sense in the film. Not that bollocks. No. Not that trash. No. The real ending of the film, where Deckerd picks up the origami unicorn, shakes his head, then gets in the elevator with Rachel. That whole ending when we first saw it, in the international cut, made no sense. But suddenly, when the unicorn scene is added back in, it makes so much more sense. Because here's Deckerd, has this dream of a unicorn running in a field while sitting at the piano earlier on in the film. And at the end, when Gaff leaves the origami unicorn there for Deckerd to find, and Deckerd picks it up, looks at it, shakes his head, suddenly all the pieces fit. Deckerd has come to the realization that he is in fact a replicant, and Gaff has known all along. Why else would Gaff be around? Isn't Gaff just another Blade Runner? If they called Deckerd out of retirement, why is Gaff even there? He's pointless. He has no purpose in the film, other than the fact that he's there to keep Deckerd in check, making sure that Deckerd is in fact doing what he was programmed to do, because it's abundantly clear that Deckerd is an experiment. This has never been done before, and probably will never be done again. And then there is the final clue. If you don't want to believe any of the other clues in the film that are there for you to look at, the final clue, Deckard standing behind Rachel in his apartment, drying himself off with a towel. What happens? His eyes glow. Yellow eyes. Just like you see from every replicant at one point or another in the film. Just like you see from Rachel moments beforehand. Yellow eyes. So, there you have it. And don't give me this whole, oh, but Deckard can't be a replicant because he's a human in the book. Because. Have you never heard of different visions and different adaptations? Remember me saying earlier on that I was going to go back here to Disc 4 and the audio interviews of Philip K. Dick. Now, I'm not going to go into exactly what Philip K. Dick said, because there may be people that see this episode and are inspired to go see the film that have never seen the film. So I'm not going to talk about what Philip K. Dick has said, because I want people to be able to check out the bonus features for themselves and learn for themselves exactly what was said. But the bottom line of what was said was there's a particular thing about the film that is vastly different between Philip K. Dick's vision and Ridley Scott's vision. there you have it, folks. I can't get more black and white, plain Jane, in front of your face than that. If the author is already saying in audio interviews years ago when the film was first released theatrically that there is a difference in vision between Ridley Scott and himself, that argument of he's a human in the book, therefore he must be a human in the film, chuck it right out the window because it's irrelevant. Deckerd is a replicant. If you can't see it, then you're blind. And you must be deaf too, because even if you couldn't see the film, just hearing the film and hearing the characterizations would have led you to that conclusion. Deckerd is a replicant. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Blade Runner. A true masterpiece in every sense of the word. Story-wise, visually, stylistically, and most importantly, characterization. The deepest and most well thought out characterization I think I've ever seen, and probably will ever see. So what kind of rating do I give Blade Runner? Come on, do you really have to ask that question by now? 5 stars across the board. If you haven't seen it, see it. It will change your life. Ooh, buddy! That was a long one, wasn't it? Well, I should point out, to close this out, that I shot this Zero-Nizer style. And what I mean by that is I just went straight through, got all my shots out, used as much camera time as I needed to use, and then shot it subsequently in parts. The reason that you just saw go to part 2, go to part 3, part 4, however many parts this took in the end, is because of the fact that I do not have the luxury with my camera of knowing just how long I am filming for. I just have to film and be done with it. So there you go. This episode and all subsequent future episodes will be filmed this way. So just so you're preparing yourself for it and are ready for it down the line. Thank you for joining me on the Razman's journey through the world of Blade Runner. Hopefully this video won't get lost in time, like tears in rain. This is reality according to the Razman and Razman style. It's not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.